Using my Raspberry Pi 4. Using my Raspberry Pi 4. Using Flask and Python on my Raspberry Pi 4. Using Flask and Python on my Raspberry Pi 4. Using Flask and Python on my Raspberry Pi 4. Using Flask and Python on my Raspberry Pi 4.
I can use my Pi as a server, my PC is the client. I can use my Pi as a server, my PC is the client.
I can use my Pi as a server, my PC is the client. I can use my Pi as a server, my PC is the client. Using my Raspberry Pi 4. Using my Raspberry Pi 4. Using Flask and Python on my Raspberry Pi 4. Using Flask and Python on my Raspberry Pi 4. Using Flask and Python on my
Let's walk through this code carefully, line by line, and then tie it all together at the end. At the very beginning, the line from Flask import Flask request imports two important things from the Flask library. Flask is the class used to create your web application, and request is an object that lets your program access data sent by a user through a web request, like form inputs. Next, app equals Flask underscore underscore name underscore underscore creates an instance of your web application. The underscore underscore name underscore underscore part tells Flask where to look for files and resources related to your app. The line at app root / is a decorator that tells Flask what URL should trigger the function directly below it. In this case, the root URL, the homepage, / will call the function that follows. Then, def home defines the function that runs when someone visits the homepage. However, the next line, return, is not indented properly in your code. This is a serious syntax issue in Python. Everything inside the function must be indented. Assuming it were indented correctly, this return statement sends back a block of HTML. Inside that HTML, you are creating a simple web page. The h2 tag displays the title simple adder. The form action equals /add creates a form that sends data to the /add root when submitted. Inside the form, there are two input fields named num1 and num2, where the user can type numbers. The submit button labeled add sends the data to the server. Next, add app root /add defines another root. When the user submits the form, the browser sends a request to /add, which triggers the function below. The line def add defines the function that handles this request. Again, the lines inside this function are not indented in your code, which would cause it to fail. They must be indented to be part of the function. Inside this function, num1 equals request.args.get, number 1, 0, retrieves the value entered into the first input box. The request.args object contains the data sent through the URL, since the form uses the default get method. If no value is provided, it defaults to 0. The same happens with num2 equals request.args.get, number 2, 0, for the second number. Then, the try block attempts to convert both values into floating point numbers and add them together using result equals float, num1, plus float, num2. If successful, the next line returns an HTML string displaying the result. If something goes wrong, like the user entering text instead of numbers, the except block catches the error and returns an error message instead of crashing the program. Finally, the lines if underscore underscore name underscore underscore equals equals underscore underscore main underscore underscore and apt run host equals 0.0.0.0 port equals 5000 ensure that the Flask app runs only when the script is executed directly. The app is started on all available network interfaces 0.0.0.0 and listens on port 5000, making it accessible from other devices on the same network. Overall, this program creates a very simple web application using Flask. When a user visits the homepage, they see a form where they can enter two numbers. After submitting the form, the app processes the input, adds the two numbers together, and displays the result on a new page. If the input is invalid, it instead shows an error message. However, as written, the code will not run due to missing indentation inside the functions, fixing that is essential for it to work properly.
Using Flask and Python on my Raspberry Pi 4.
I can use my Pi as a server, my PC is the client.